Alright. So, we've done most of these early puzzles. We've gotten ourselves 3 stars, 1 savagely cheesed star, and I'm very proud of the savagely cheesed star. For some reason, Cryogene, like, as blatant as that is, I still looked over at my microphone. It's like, no, it's not muted. What? Why would it be muted? Freaking me out, man. Alright, but yeah, we've done most of this. We've got B unlocked. I think we've got 7 left down here. And then we had this this stupid trolling here, man. We got this door. It's like, alright, we finally got a star. We can look in the star door. Hey, the star door just leads to another star door that needs 10 stars, so screw you, buddy. Fine. Fine. Let's go check out 7. Interesting rule. We've got computers that beep at us and tell us philosophy and stuff. We'll get to that shortly. These spaces make no sense. I walk into a dead end and materialize in a garden. One is day, the other is night. The space is not real. It says James 2 because 1 was taken. This is just like chilling right next to this. Alright, what's this about?
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
It's interesting. Hey, Cat Gaming. Windows into a labyrinth. There's also a lot of headless statues. Headless statues are very prominent. There's occasionally, no, not occasionally, that's too common. Rarely angel statues that still have their heads, but that's all we got that have heads. Alright, so there's our destination. There's our earlier destination. I do not remember Mist fondly myself. Although, to be honest, I should probably remove my rating for it if I haven't already, because I just barely remember anything about it, other than just like a mild dislike of it frickin' more than half a lifetime ago. Alright. Here's our connector. Got another connector over here. Okay, we've got windows in here too to shoot through. Ooh, and that goes all the way down there. That could be interesting. Let's start with our basics, though. So, pretty easy to zap that one, too, if we get another connector. Kind of looking at future positioning for conserving connectors. This puzzle level is a lot more, I guess, big, open, than most of them have been. Sometimes it is actually very straightforward, but like my default is to assume it's not and kind of start planning for the inevitable non-straightforwardness. Wait, does that actually help us? Because we can't even get over there right now anyway, can we? Oh no, we can't. Maybe? No, never mind. So we got this one. If it wasn't clear to anyone who missed previous streams of this, or the previous stream of this, you can't shoot through these gates. It's kind of a curious choice that they made the gates, but anyway, they're basically like windows, I guess, that are not open. Like they're solid, but you can see through them. Is the idea there? Otherwise, this would be really easy. Well, I'm just gonna do this for right now. That probably isn't gonna be too relevant since I don't think we can make it over there right now anyway. Get an interesting angle like here. I can actually tag both of these. We'll probably need that later. Hey, Rook Jackson! This is Talos Principle. This is a philosophical puzzle game, I guess, is probably the best description I have right now. Rook Jackson with the long continued support of the stream as well. Much appreciated, Rook. So we're using those connectors to relay beams around to get doors and stuff open. This other guy we just picked up here is a jammer. It can jam a variety of things, including those doors open, but then you can move it around later. So it does some similar things and some rather different things. Yeah, it's got a pretty good visual look. Oddly little, like, dark crevice over here. So we're gonna have to get some amount creative with this jammer here. Well, I mean, we don't need this open anymore, so that one can obviously be moved back. Actually, do we even need to get that creative? Like, we're just gonna go like this, and then grab that guy, drop it there. Just kind of casually walk over here, grab another connector. I feel like this puzzle's actually really easy, and I'm just expecting it to be harder, so I'm like basically planning for occurrences that may not be things that are going to happen. Let's see, so there's that. I'll just do that for right now. We're gonna need at least one more, right? Yeah. Two more, in fact. Okay. Okay, good. that does in fact look... Oh wait, there's no like window into this area. You would have to zigzag it in through kind of madness here. Interesting. And they can't go through walls, no. Movement's not like the biggest deal, but it is smooth. Oh yeah, we don't need this one open anymore, do we? So we do need this one, but yeah, this is relatively superfluous, but it's still getting my beam where it needs to go here. Okay, we can send one through the window here, perhaps. Which then lets us tag that one. If we can figure out how we free this up. Do we have any other windows over here that would be useful? Does it really look like it? We do have this. Kind of goes all the way over there. Oh, but that could maybe then also shoot over here? Although that one doesn't, again, that laser I'm looking at right now is irrelevant. That doesn't do anything for me. Still a possible avenue. And that's a little altar you can use for getting clues as desired. Alright, so that window really cuts off like here. As far as we could go through there, so that doesn't really change anything? Or does it a little bit? Just because we could have one beacon here that goes over this way and over this way, potentially. So that's a possibility. I kind of like that. Except then we're not even opening the first door here. That's okay though. We just need to be clever with our jammer. Put that on that side. Yeah, I'm just gonna reconnect the other stuff so we don't have a bunch of annoying lasers going nowhere. Could I like put this on the other side? I mean, I probably could. Actually, I don't know how much that's gonna help matters, but. Oh, I'd need to reopen this, though, wouldn't I? So I might be able to put it on the other side if I do everything else right. Let's see. We don't actually need much of any of these open, actually. As long as we're jamming from the right situation, huh? Like, we can open them up temporarily and then put the jammer on the other side, sort of thing. Let's just reset. I think I want this pointing a little more that way. Actually, is this just... No, we still need to get the jammer to the other side, don't we? That's probably pretty easy to do, though. Yeah, let's just do this real quick. Take the jammer, put it on this side now. Take our remaining connector. Oh, that's still not an angle for it? Not quite. There we go. Relatively straightforward, just a matter of getting your pieces on the inside rather than the outside. Yeah, I can definitely see that, Rook. So bright and shiny. Got like a little pathway through the rocks over here. Make Elohim freak out by going for a little swim. Oh, I saw it looked white from a distance. There's him freaking out. Let's take a look up here. I want to find paint bucket if I can. Paint buckets are clearly the most important thing. Kind of a fortified position, really. We got this like nice rocky cliff face, choke points to fend off attackers to your castle. Not bad. Lots of high ground. Yeah, I haven't actually used RPG Maker or Game Maker myself, but my understanding is that RPG Maker is very limited and kind of forced into very specific. the the ground's vanishing there. I don't know if that's because of graphical settings or because it's intended because things kind of are glitchy in the world sometimes, and that's intentional. But anyway, like RPG Maker, as far as I know, is very limited, where Game Maker is actually still fairly easy to use, but has a lot of potential, a lot of different things you can do with it. For example, you could make Quick Surf Delicious, or Risk of Rain, or Undertale with Game Maker. I remember way back in the day when used to be all elitist about that. It's like, pshaw, Game Maker. You should learn how to code for real. Not use Game Maker. Game Maker was worse back then, but it's still a useful tool, and it is silly to judge. Oh, hello. SPCM DC on. I was wondering why it wasn't beeping at me. The computer itself's actually ripped. That's new. Chronometrics. I mean, I don't think that's a proper mindset to have anymore. Like, it's realistically like just elitism, I think. And there's been way too many good games made with Game Maker for me to think it's a bad tool for some people. Pinhole windows. These sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread what the next temple holds in store. And at the end, what? Eternal life? There's got to be another way. I think so far we've only had one person watching that has had their message pop up. It's actually been a while since I've seen sheep around. Now to think about it. Got some curious amounts of windows over here that are probably just nothing. It's kind of bad and hacky. Yeah, I can see that on VAR. Although so are a lot of games made in real programming languages, though. Like, as far as I know, the code for Necrodancer is actually really kind of terrible internally and pretty hacky, but it does the job, and in the end, that's what's important. I guess that's a fair complaint, Chronometrics. You have to learn things that are very specific to Game Maker or whatever, and you can't really transfer those skills elsewhere. Let's see, was there another red door? Yeah, over here. Like right here. Oh, we do actually need to keep this open for the blue to get out, though, huh? while also not crossing the beams. Interesting. Is that just our exit there? So we need red to be shot into there from here, which is not hard, except for the fact we need blue over here, which is much more difficult. Kind of looks like we need to shoot blue through the window to avoid crossing the beams. Let's see. That works in theory as soon as we get rid of this extra beam anyway. Good for prototyping. Reasonable. Yeah, Unity is pretty good from what I know of it. I haven't actually used it myself, but... Hey, Frank Ferret. When you cross the beams, both beams... It's basically a wizard duel. If you cross the beams, it's a wizard duel. I think that's the best way to say it succinctly, because I think that paints a pretty accurate picture of what's happening there. Can we... Like, I've tried this before, and I don't think it worked, but I kind of want to try again, because it would totally solve the puzzle if it did work. And that's using a connector for multiple beams. Although that would need to be slightly differently positioned to make that work, but... You know what? Why do you keep dropping back here? I wanna... On that side of the laser. Also, that's still not gonna work, even after what I just said. Whoa, it takes over. The blue just like took over there. And but yeah, here's your wizard battle here. Looks like the adjustments are broken. We can't raise them up. They definitely are modeled to be adjustable height ones though. That's not so much what we want. Oh, it did it that way because this wasn't actually going through this, right? Oh no, it was. It was just with a separate beam, but it was. Oh, we can tag that from here, can't we? Yeah. There's that. That makes the beam completely not uncrossable. I think my syntax on that statement was how I intended. Yeah, that is very, very not possible to cross. Not possible to not cross. There we go. We gotta like at least go to triple negatives, or we're not doing it right. All right. Can we get height anywhere? Eh? I know it's not gonna work, but I want to try it anyway. Oh, no, that's not something you can put something on. Anywhere else we can get height. I looked at this, right? Yeah. The beams are made of a million tiny snake birds. Probably. But yeah, just to demonstrate. Oh wait, no, that actually gets through. Okay. I mean... only if it's close enough, I guess. Only if it was, like, exactly where I had it, it would seem. I don't think that's enough to, oh, actually it is. That can't be the intended solution. That's stupid. What am I supposed to do here? That works. It seems like these beams are supposed to be crossing, and I'm not supposed to be able to get, like, just, like, edge it out underneath. You can, speculate if you want, Crazy. At least, if Snakebird, I was about to say Shovelbird. Combining Shovel Knight and Snakebird, apparently, but, if Snakebird's any indication, I can pretty easily, notice and ignore, tips and stuff people are giving, and I know a lot of people like to speculate and stuff, so. Well, see, it worked, don't question it applies when I'm, like, actively trying to cheese it. I just kind of stumbled into media. Like, this isn't satisfying cheese. This cheese is, like, pasteurized, processed cheese food product right here. It still does the job for some people, but it's not the kind of cheese I'm looking for. We'll probably just accept it, but Bird Night. And we got all these other windows. We've got like this fanciness here. I mean, I guess we're using those windows technically. It just seemed like we were gonna have to like loop blue back through there and. Well, at some point we have to figure out a way to uncross the streams, and there's no height. Unless we could put something here, which I don't think we can, because we can't, yeah, we can't do that. I don't know, maybe something like that is intentional. I guess you could at least be like over here through the window, so it looks a little, little niftier. No. Seven red cubes, or 7 red Tetrises acquired. That's right. I've read a message on a wall that speaks of a world of endless sand. I would like to make it far enough to see that. Trapped Inside. That sounds like it could have been the title of the first one we did at World 7 here. That is, like, craft singles are pasteurized processed cheese food. They might only be pasteurized processed cheese food and not pasteurized processed cheese food product, because there is a distinction, and that distinction is how much of the thing needs to be actual cheese product, basically. It looks like exactly barely not able to reach both of those. We'll try in principle, but I don't, It's like, not let me try to place it, like, gradually across places. So it's not even, like, let me see if it'll work. Like, it's not that far off, but... yeah, that's far enough. It's not gonna do anything, is it? Nah. Also, this door is just... oh, it's open from the other side. That's our trapped inside shenanigans, and there's one... ooh. That's interesting. Yeah, let's look at the rest of the level first before proceeding here. A diamond ring? I mean, you could call diamonds almost in the same class. Although, I mean, they have their sub, like, paltry class with the cubic zirconia there, but it's not like diamonds have anywhere near the value they are marketed at. Diamonds are a scam! Okay, so we need to open up this one just so we can get the connector out from the inside. That's interesting. So put this like here. Grab this. Sidorus! Always with the long, continued support of the stream, good sir. How are you doing, Sidorus? Can I do this? No, no. Okay. Like, it wouldn't make sense for that to work, really, but I wanted to try it. Interesting. Fresh Heels, welcome to the chat. You cannot cry, no. The fences are... think of them like windows. It's a little unintuitive that you can't shoot a laser through these grated fences, but that's just how it works. I'm enjoying it quite a bit so far, Sidorus. Oh, I suppose I should also mention as a heads up, my throat's been sore today, so if my voice sounds hoarse or whatever, that is why. Asiago. I don't think I've ever actually had Asiago, have I? Most comparable to Parmesan as far as standard options go. Let's see. Do I even need to do... yeah, probably, because that's, again, positioned such that... interesting, interesting. There's nowhere else to pull stuff from. So this is a little more closer to like Snakebird style, where it's like options are very limited. Figure out what you're thinking is not possible, and fix your thoughts of the matter. see... Oh, in air. I guess you see lasers at their destination, not so much in air. Yeah, that's true. You can... No, you can see lasers in air. Maybe this area just has a dense, otherwise invisible cloud of particulate going through the air so that it lights up makes the lasers very visible in the air. There you go. Ipso facto. Indulgences. Is this meant to be like a candy or something, or like the things you bought off of the church several hundred years ago? Okay. Oh, wait, I've got an idea. Right, you just swap them, right? Can I do that? Yeah. That's the way to do things. Is that crossing the beam with itself? Actually, I'll just take the automatic door if it works. The last... Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, it doesn't? I thought that reached. Oh, is it not connected to the actual thing? Alright, fine, we'll do it properly real quick. Wait, what did I just do with that? Oh, it, is... Oh, that's interesting. Got this, like, double laser thing here. There we go. Still looking in corners for stuff. There is various hidden stuff around and about. Like a televangelist? Sort of. It's not... Indulgences were more direct, I guess I would say. We found our paint, though. Alright, where do we want ourselves a nice little message? We could do it inside, maybe one of the levels we just did or something, huh? Panel windows. This one was a little silly. Paint it next to that. I guess these are the ones I've done. Man, I want better options than this, man. Alright, I guess that's fine. It's got the word sham in it. I'm okay with using the word sham. Alright. I'm always excited to get the paint, that I'm always disappointed by the limited message options we've got. That sham is... No, that sham's not entirely sham. There's some non-sham-like qualities to that sham. This is a nice little walkway right here. Any nice little steps like that. 2 pesky little buzzers. I'm bringing back the cube. Alright, got a connector here. Opening thing there. That kind of loops around. So let's bring this more out here. There's our pesky little buzzers. So those guys kind of bounce around and like screw up my beams. Probably zap me if I get like on top of them, but otherwise don't really do anything to me. I mean, can we still open that door? Like it looks like they stay away long enough to maybe make that happen. I got the next loop here. Oh, maybe not. How close do we get on that? Oh, we get so close. Would positioning be enough to solve that, or do we need to do something else? We're probably supposed to do something else. Hey, Devin! It sounded like it was almost there. Though there doesn't seem to be anything else to use yet. Like there's a cube in here, but we can't actually get to that yet. So probably just need better positioning of this. So it like shoots like right through here. Like that should do it if it actually is allowed to do a full cycle. Because that was super close. Yeah. Well, it was enough to open it, but not enough to actually let me through. It's every other cycle that gives the option, huh? Rude. Rude, rude, rude. This should only be blocked by one, though. Let's see, we want that probably like as far back as possible. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that'll do it. But not quite yet. Oh, it will actually do it quite yet. Fair enough. Alright, there's our friendly helper cube. Okay, let's... Is that just, like, the most straightforward? No. Because the angle on that doesn't work. We need to do it through here. Which we can do. I don't know if that's going to open long enough to make that happen. I guess we can just try it. pretty good amount of time. I think that is enough time. Starting here, I think. Yeah, alright. It's actually a lot of time. Like, that took way longer to get closed off than I thought it would. There's several of these things that I expect that they need to be more precise than the reality of the situation would actually entail there. Man, just stop! Learn how to not climb ladders fully. Okay? Forgot the hotkey to go third person. Let's get. Oh yeah, here's our star. What's this about? That's red. That's blue. We need to get blue in here. Pardon? The hell does blue come from into here? Like up there's maybe a possibility. We've got potentially. Yeah, we got two connectors we could use to reroute the blue if we get it in here, so we can take it from like anywhere. Like, if there's anywhere that blue could actually be pulled into here from. There's like nowhere else that is anything though, so. Companion hexahedron, there you go. Use the repeater itself to block the robot. That's actually a good question. I'm kind of curious about that just for future reference here. I don't know if we could with the angles here. No, it looks like we could have, maybe. It's really close. No, no. Don't be stupid, just... I mean, I guess this will prove the point either way. Even if it is in a position where it might still block it out. Yeah, so if that was on the other side, that would totally work. They don't require it, though, it would seem. We've also got a cube. So we could put a connector on the cube in order to help it have the height it needs to pull in a blue laser from over there, which I have dubbed the Alamo in my head for some reason. That's the Alamo over there. Remember it well. Don't know if we even can get up here or do anything with this, with the Alamo. I don't think so. Yeah, I still haven't successfully brought any beams outside of their puzzle enclosures. But you need to do that for at least 3 stars I've seen so far, I think. Alright, we had one more here, right? Locked from inside. That seems like something we just did a minute ago. Get an emitter. Weren't any windows in here, were there? No, just grates. There's our Tetris. I still find it more amusing to call them that than like Tetronymos or whatever. effect seems backwards. Maybe it's just a little bit broken. Like you would think it would become like visible as you get closer, not disappear when you get closer. But I think that's just a little terrain like stuck in the wall. Alright, we'll start with the straightforward and proceed from there. So we get another connector right here. Let's see, how much of a better position can we get this guy? I don't know why sometimes it, like, the timing on when it shows, like, it popping out in front of me versus dropping it at my feet is weird. I don't really like how it does that. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get, like, no, there's no magical positioning there. But let's go ahead and go with obvious option and see what else that unlocks for us here. We'll also take a look around. All right, look around didn't last very long, as it turns out. Well, let's keep picking up pieces, I suppose. That's just another connector, right? Oh, we probably just need all of these connected. Like, this is nothing new if that's the case. Oh, we still need red over here, though. Oh, okay. That makes it a little trickier then. Gotcha. I don't know why that actually had the extra connector there, but oh yeah, no, never mind, I do. I know exactly why. So we do that to open that up so that we could then get red in through here. And just be pretty straightforward about it, I think. Yeah. There's a few too many of those for my liking, I would say, that are just, like, this doesn't use anything new at all. It's just straightforward, step-by-step application of things that we are very familiar with. Hey, Infraternity! Seek out those in this world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we will all share in both the burden and in the rewards. You've changed, dog. Everything I do now, I do for those who come after me. Yet in so doing, I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is the foundation of my existence. it's kind of an interesting thing in general, like the concept of I've heard like some people argue that no like acts are truly altruistic because people always get some amount of, say, warm feelings or whatever for doing stuff to help other people. It's a relatively cynical way to look at things, I would say, but in the end I would say, like, it doesn't matter, and, like, it's possibly even better if they're doing it to help themselves and to help other people. Because then a lot of people are, just more people are getting good, positive things out of the experience, so that's like a positive side effect, if anything, right? Yeah, the puzzles aren't linear. I realize that, and you can often skip some puzzles. They aren't all mandatory. So I realize those aspects, but still, there seems to be a very large number of things that are kind of straightforward in that sort of sense, though. Alright, well, let me grab my box, start standing on my box. We just have the one box. This area is pretty isolated. No change in perspective seems to be magically making something apparent as a possible other way to get in here. It's possible I'm fundamentally thinking about this the wrong way. Possibly even probable. There you go. Let's make that as pointlessly vague as possible. Using the word possible even one more time. That's right, twinge on the soapbox again. Just stare into the sun for a while. You still use that when you've already solved the puzzle? Appears you care. There's nowhere I can usefully use this to actually, like, climb stuff. Would not appear so. Yeah, blue shift. That's right. You just need to run really, really fast, and good to go. Alright, so we'll probably be back to this. And I do think my fundamental assumption about how that is done is wrong, but I can't think of anything else offhand that would make sense as an alternative. Let's check out our beep booping. Athena9.text. She examined the symbol on the fragment she'd found in the buried city. Again, the owl. What could its significance be? It seemed as if they had been scattered about in the labyrinth, by some unseen hand for a purpose that yet eluded. Most likely the owl was the sigil of the author of these words, which had so a nebulous memory, as if from a previous life. The owl was the symbol of and the goddess Athena? Outside, under the moon, or perhaps on the city walls when the wind rose. But there was no time to contemplate this further now, for the automatons had seen her, and their mechanical arms extended towards the fragment and ran as their beams converged on... Nadia Sarabe, A.M.A. As one of the founders of the modern science of nomadics, many credit you with inventing the term itself. How do you see the state of the science today? Sorry I said science twice. Yeah, I thought that was her talking. That's okay. Mixed. On the one hand, the existence of the Institute for Applied Nomadics and a couple of similar organizations is highly encouraging. On the other hand, the degree to which science is seen as serving purely military or corporate causes is, in my opinion, stopping us from exploring many important avenues of research. In a sense, it's people like Alexander Drennan who are the real pioneers today, who have the enthusiasm and dedication that the system as a whole seems to be lacking. Do you think technology poses a danger to humanity? No. Technology is just a tool. What we do with it is up to us. The Extended Lifespan Project. Crazy or visionary? Well, both. Arkady Chernyshevsky. Crazy or visionary? Oh, that's the... thought that was her continuing. That's fine. Both again! Making this harder to read than it needs to be. There's a format established, and I'm, getting confused even though it's consistent. Arkady, is that you? Do you... To Alan Jameson, regarding scenario So far, all the puzzles are solvable, and completely within the necessary parameters. Alexandra has some more tweaks she wanted to suggest, but I think we're heading in the right direction here. Singularity Discussion 104. The singularity is coming, comment 104. You know, the more I think about it, the more I believe that no one is actually worried about AIs taking over the world or anything like that, no matter what they say. What they're really worried about is that someone might prove, once and for all, that consciousness can arise from matter. And I kind of understand why they find it so terrifying. If we can create a sentient being, where does that leave the soul? Without mystery, how can we see ourselves as anything other than machines? And if we are machines, what hope do we have that death is not the end? What really scares people is not the artificial intelligence in the computer, but the natural intelligence they see in the mirror. The owl is the symbol of gratuitous symbology. There you go. Oddly jarring. Perhaps not oddly, but definitely jarring. Like, you got nice little kind of calm, serene background music. Kefka comes in, ruins everything. Welly well, well. We may be back someday, World 7. But for now, we've got loading screens to attend to. Long loading screens to attend to. That lovely, bright bright whiteness.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land.
No, I haven't.
You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries. Thus you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
How much truth is there to that? Probably almost none. Whoa, it's still glitching even though he's done talking. Calm down. Can we walk without being all glitchy pants? Alright. Looks like we're okay. Yeah, I mean we still got what, like 5 stars to get or something. Not mastered yet. 3, 4. Oh, also we've got the boarded up thing. Can I do with it as I will by demolishing these boards? Huh? Maybe I can, but I don't know how. That's possible. It's a distinct possibility, I would even say. Like, we figured out some hardcore cheese, but not the sort of world-breaking cheese that I think might be possible. I don't know. We'll see eventually. Need a blue laser to get through there. Yeah, definitely. Most assuredly the case. And I realize I could drop the graphic settings to make it glitch less and stuff, but it doesn't happen during the actual gameplay, so it seems like for relevant points that we don't actually care that it's glitching a little bit, I think. Alright, where was our... where's the bees at? Do you still have the tower? Someone claims they'd climb the tower and return to tell the tale. Did I rotate this again? Ah. Nope. Just put it in the slot. Tower looks like a nice vacation home. Yeah, probably. You got like a never-ending death storm. You've got beachfront. I've seen the truth. Only Elohim can save us from eternal oblivion. That's what you say. Down we go. That's right. The lovely sound of the death storm pitter-patting on your window pane says you're huddled up together, comfortable inside. The land of death. Okay, so we've gone from a... I don't know if Roman's even accurate, but let's just pretend it is and say Roman style to Egyptian style now. Oh my god, it's got a head. This pharaoh statue, there's two of them and they both have heads. There's four of them and they all have heads. There's so many heads. Just a ludicrous number of heads on these statues right here. We had seen one of these cats with a head before too, but these ones seem more well-formed, not like half-broken and stuff. It might also just be the same exact image. Have ourselves another boarded up spot here, huh? Oh my god. Are there statues without heads over here? Is we're just taking a flipsy? We got tired of decapitating all the statues. Now we're gonna let everything have heads? This is truly the land of madness, not the land of death. Oh, that's our fan unlock. Okay. So we need ourselves our fan pieces. Can we see those from here? Sort of. Need a T, a Z, and an L. Probably gonna be like, yeah, they're probably all in one there. Those guys there, at least all in 1 and 2. None of those have. Oh, that's the symbol of what you need, not the symbol of what you. Yeah, we figured it out. It's easy to forget these things again, though. They're saying all Egyptians have heads. Like, how inaccurate is that, man? Black when I tabbed out, but hopefully we're still fine. There you go. Yeah, okay. Looks like it's still fine. But in any case, it is time for a quick break here, folks. Hope you guys are having fun. We'll be back in just a few minutes and start exploring this this headful Egyptian mayhem. Be back shortly. Alrighty. We are back. Twitchbot on point, as usual. Man, I love too much of this Homestuck music. I just want it to be like, yeah, let's just not play for another 4 minutes so we can keep the music going. Tempting. It just means we're gonna have great break music next time we take a break. That I won't hear. Damn it! Foiled again. No mustard milk right now. This is more blood juice.
I have promised you eternal life. But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
I'm finally getting some sense out of the entity in the archive, though at some cost to my sanity. I'm beginning to think this Elohim wields no more control over the world than we do. The tools to overcome this place have been provided to us. We need only learn how to use them. That was kind of jarring. I guess that's just part of the music, I guess, but it's very different. Alright, let's start with the terminal instead. Tell me something. Oh, yeah, that's the computer talking. That's right. Tell me something. Do you always do as you're told? I mean, we did totally get a star. Well, we weren't, like, told not to cheese a star, I suppose. No response is kind of interesting to me. Greetings, Logium. No response. I only ask because I couldn't help but notice the stash of brightly colored knickknacks you are collecting. Don't you think it a mite odd that that big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find those doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb the great big tower in the middle of it all? I'll climb it when I'm good and ready. Okay, no need to get huffy. You'd be amazed how many just do as they're told without stopping to think for themselves. But maybe you're different. Then again, maybe you're exactly the same. Maybe everyone climbs the tower, and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals. Do you really think so? Nope. In fact, I'm all in favor of you poking about up there, if only to see what you find. Must be something juicy if it's forbidden by His Highness. Then again, maybe not. I'll be off then. Just wanted to drop in and run a little interference. Whatever you do, do take care. You have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. don't like to say his name, do you? Osiris. For a second there, I thought that like was Osiris in real life. Alright, Osiris Run, text. Original translation by E.A. Wallace Budge. Annotations by... The dying man went unto the scribe who resided in Primaged, and said, Behold, I am weak of body. My days under the holy sun of Amun-Ra are coming to an end. Though I have spent my years in service of the two lands, I have not studied the... Tell me, you who are wise in the writings of the dead, what lies ahead on my journey? What will I face in the land of the Westerners? And the scribe spoke, saying, At the appointed time... It's likely the location was changed according to... I didn't think these footnotes would actually go anywhere. It's likely the location of Primaged was changed according to who the copy of the book was made for. The dying man is an avatar of the owner. In the older manuscript, this is rendered as instead of Amun-Ra. Some controversy as to whether it... There's blankness there. The Westerners is the land of the dead, I guess. Compare with Kinti Amintu, the foremost of the Westerners, a title later given to Osiris. And Attribution 5, which does not appear in the above, sometimes mistaken for a mistranslation on Budge's part. This is actually almost certainly a mistranslation by the ancient scribe. The equivalent portion of the older manuscript is sadly not existent. Not extant, same meaning though. Blips and bloops are a big problem. Doodads were a better father than Elohim ever was. Cannot load video file. 24 million views. My new song with lyrics. Gotta laugh about this stuff. Laughter is the best medicine. Lol. Oh my god. Lyrics. I mean, I don't know what else I expected from the file name. I've got it. You've got it. He's got it. She's got it. Mommy's got it. Daddy's got it. Baby's got it. Granny's got it. Laddie's got it. Fatty's got it. Happy's got it. Sappy's got it. Everybody's got it. Come on! Jack's got it. Fred's got it. Bob's got it. Dog is fine. Woof woof woof. Woof woof woof. God. Everybody's got it. Except dog. Woof. We've got it. We've got it. We've got it! Everybody's got it! That is a garbage tier song. A+ lyrics. Kid's got a future in songwriting. Well, you could wake up to that terribleness. Sukiku, welcome. That was a pretty stupid dream, agreed. Disgruntlemeister Blogtasty, episode 204. Now, I don't know about everyone else, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there's an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease, and I will be gone. And you know what? I just can't embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it, or I've accepted it, or some nonsense like that. I don't want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I had a genie right now, I'd wish for immortality. Who wouldn't? Oh, but you wouldn't really want to be immortal, the pseudo-philosophers say. Pretentious drivel. Everyone wants to live forever. Everyone deserves to live forever, too. But we can't. So here we are. Live with it. Or rather, don't. I've traveled to the edge of the known world, though it seems to stretch on forever. Our domain is much less than we imagined. Got ourselves some tall walls over here. Thought I heard like a bee or something. No game, not a bzz, a bee. Indeed, bath party. This looks like a nice place to paint a message where no one will find it. Seemed like torn between wanting to drop messages in the most obvious places so everyone could see them, and wanting to put them in creative places to reward people that are exploring. I think we could hit a balance between the two, though, huh? Something about a star. Interesting puzzle name. It's gonna like teach me something about getting the tricky stars in some fashion. Alright. We just need ourselves 2 boxes and we could totally cheese that star. I mean, I don't think that's enough time to get there. It's more time than it has this way. There's no way to position it or... I mean, that would seem oddly straightforward, but then again, there's also very little otherwise, and the name of the level is something about a star. Perhaps saying that that's kind of the main focus of the level. Yeah, it might be enough time. That's plenty of time, in fact. I keep expecting there to be more to things, and there only has been like once. Maybe that the more to something is just heavily held in the stars and such, though. That's interesting, though. Something about a star. So they put the star up front and center there, and kind of have the actual puzzle be super straightforward. We don't have any blocks or anything else. There's no clear way to pull red into here, but we can just try silly things again. Still can't magically just go through those. certification program is a sham. What does the computer know about humanity? Beep boops. Alright, I don't want to forget this is here, so I guess we better hit the beep boops. ZZT Dog's fine because it is a terminal disease from the lyrics. Hello again. I've been checking your responses against library archives, and in order to assist you further, I need some additional information. Can you tell me what is, to you, the important difference between a pebble and a tree? The important difference? Can I go out of this real quick and stop the background? Whatever. Trees alive is the most obvious answer. Is that still the one we go with? I think so. I think that's still the one we go with. Tree is alive. Good. Now, what is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? A frog is delicious. That's clearly the answer, right? Frog is delicious. I suspect you're trying to make this more difficult than it already is. A frog is conscious, but a tree is not. A 5-year-old could handle this. Let's try something harder. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? Frogs are people too. That's already been established, right? Someone else said frogs are people too. It's like, for example, do I know if frogs have feelings? And furthermore, is it important whether they do or not? I feel frogs are relatively rational. Probably more self-aware than the standard frog, but yeah. Hey there, MTXD. Ridge, greetings. Nothing important. Frogs are people too. Checking user profile. Done. Now, that confuses me, because during certification, you indicated that personhood was best associated with human beings, and by definition, that rather seemed to exclude frogs and the like from the picture. How about we strike a deal? I'll agree that animals are every bit as valuable, or pointless, as human beings. You agree there are some activities persons are capable of that frogs are not. Because if frogs are people, then the certification program is radically unfit for purpose. Agreed. Although I love the phrase, just no deal! Very sensible. terminology is so important. What I'd like to put to you is that the important difference between you and a frog is that you are rational. You are self-aware. That is what makes a person. Let us take stock. I think we can tentatively conclude two things. 1. A person must be rational or self-aware. 2. A person must be conscious. What I suggest we do to help resolve your problem is ask whether you are in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Greetings, Hoof and Toot. Welcome to the chat. We have agreed that the certification is a sham. Can I rationalize my existence? For some degrees of rationalize. Of course. I tend to agree with you. Though your responses so far have been a little eccentric, I am resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious seems rather more elusive. What is consciousness, in your opinion? Consciousness is what it's like to be me. Clearly I should say it separates us from animals, even though we just talked about frogs being people too. Consciousness, the feelings and the senses? No. Maybe? See, I haven't really had any proper philosophy classes ever in my life, so a lot of this philosophy 101 stuff's actually relatively new to me, other than stuff that's been casually touched on in various spots in life, but never as formalized as even in a game here. Arakasai, welcome. Consciousness is the ability to answer 4 a.m. questions. Consciousness is far outside my area of expertise is also a pretty reasonable answer. Hey there, Corin. Those are the two answers that are possible ones I would pick. Alright. Consciousness is what it is like to be me. That hardly answers the question. What is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? What is consciousness? Oh no, I was trying to reference it to something in Undertale. No, that still works. What is consciousness? Can I touch it? Can I eat it? Can I kill it? Are you conscious? Alright, so consciousness is made of neurons. Consciousness is another word for the soul. Consciousness is beyond the laws of physics. Consciousness is a complex functional system. I guess that, yeah, I know, Blackfire. I know. It's made of chocolate frosting. No, not chocolate frosting. That doesn't sound that delicious to me. Chocolate frosting's actually fine. It's fine. Let's go with consciousness as a complex functional system. Interesting. Thinking. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. We'll be back. Be back. Oh, and it says something about a star. That's further reason to want to make that that reference and connection, even though it can't actually be a reference based on timing of when games existed. I don't think. That would be crazy if it actually was, but I don't think so. I don't think so. And I also don't think you're guaranteed to get that conversation on this terminal. Like, that seems just coincidental, anyway. Rich, I do what I gotta do, okay? Capacity. From Trevor Donovan to Alexandra Drennan. Subject EL capacity. Yeah, no worries. EL is not only ridiculously fast, it also has a bazillion tons of space. Even while hosting a full copy of the archive, it'll totally be able to handle all your project's data needs, assuming its output is as you suggested. I mean, the worst case scenario would be like centuries. That should be enough, right? Right? The only reason there was a pause there was because the character in question that is a very minor NPC that was a Kickstarter backer character. So what they were going to say could have been known to a select few people well before Undertale's release. That's why. Yeah, I don't think the fact the star was capitalized is meaningful. I think it's just a title case, like ZZT was saying. The role of mutation in evolution is particularly fascinating. Mutation is essentially an error in the organism's central database. A variable gets changed, a piece of information is accidentally doubled or combined with another. Most of the time, the result is the equivalent of a bug, causing anything from minor problems to complete system shutdown, i.e. death. But sometimes, the new information is functional, giving the organism an advantage against the challenges it faces, in which case it has a much higher chance of being passed on to the next generation. If you consider how unlikely a beneficial mutation is, and how long it takes for such a mutation to propagate, this process can give you an amazing insight into just how vast the genetic history of each living organism override. Simultaneously, it is intriguing to consider what a major role random errors have played in the evolution of life itself. The same process that has killed so many of us, often in horrific ways, is also responsible for our very existence. Speaking of mutations, often makes me think of the card game Mao. That is definitely a game that mutates over time, both purposefully and accidentally, in rather interesting ways. Favorited by George Jameson. One of the common misunderstandings about evolution, sometimes accidentally promoted by people who should know better, is that it's an active process. Sometimes the term evolve is even applied to individual beings, as if some invisible force had driven them to suddenly change. But the truth is that individuals don't evolve. The term evolution describes a long-term process that can be observed in an entire population across time due to... Example, in response to an external threat or challenge. If an individual coincidentally has a trait that allowed it to deal with that challenge more effectively than others, it is more likely to pass on that information to its descendants. That information gives them an advantage, so over time they become the dominant model of the species. The individuals experience no significant genetic change during their lifetimes, but each of them is part of the evolution of the species. I mean, up here, that's kind of just semantics. Words, like, in meaning change. When people talk about themselves evolving, I don't think they are generally thinking it in the same terms as a species evolving. Like, I would happily use the term evolve to refer to significant changes in mindset and things like that. I made a box float! Seriously! It was awesome! Side 8. Box float, huh? And apparently was awesome. Darwin would have loved Pokemon. Elohim lied about the tower. I stepped foot inside and returned to tell the tale. Wolves go raw. There you go. He's probably sleeping right now rather than streaming. Third wheel. Red emitter, blue receiver, red receiver. Another statue with a head. One foot is very oddly larger than the other. It's like they've got a leg cast on or something. Well, that part's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Is that being blocked by me? Oh, whoops, I reset it. And then... there. Okay. I keep expecting things to be trickier. Like, I still expect there to be, like, I don't know, a star or something going on here that's, I don't know. Greetings, Yvonne Eastham. Alright. We're done here, I guess. Over the fence. Okie dokie. Well, I thought this just kind of... yeah, whole extra reset is right. I thought that actually connected back around. Alright, so we do have to think in some fashion. Can we put this close enough we could pick it up through the fence? Oh, there's another. There's just another queue. Maybe it's just because Snakebird was so devilishly hard. Like, I'm not used to puzzles being easy. There's no other like emitters or anything. I'm just like wondering if I could do anything else with these. I mean, I could like jump over like this wall here. Let me walk through this because that should save my progress, right? Yeah, so let's do that. I guess that probably works there. We need to be kind of behind it. Okay, that's a bit of a different reaction than we were getting last time with this stuff. It's interesting. Oh, it's because it's like on an angle or something, it's not letting me just drop it on it. Curious. Doesn't really look like a place we want to go anyway, now that I actually look over the wall, mind you. There's our land of endless sand, though, I suppose. What about that one there, though? Is that somewhere? Is that something? It. If we can recreate that. Alright, let's move that a little closer, maybe. So a little more stuck in the wall. I think it's a little too close to the wall now, because I can't move now. Oh, I can slide down a little bit. Oh, wait. That's close. It's really close. Shoot me into that corner. What if we just go ahead and put that guy in that corner then? This cheese is apparently very hard to recreate. Meekin. I don't know. I guess I would say I wasn't too nervous when I submitted stuff, but I'd already been. Yeah, I've already been like streaming and stuff a lot before then, so like I'm used to at least doing some amount of audience stuff. What am I up to? I'm trying to jump over this wall, Ridge. Trying to jump over this wall, obviously. I know I can. I don't think I don't know that it's gonna do anything for me. It probably won't. I also missed something in chat. I'll catch up on that real quick. ZZT and Corin had some big lines of text and stuff. Just give me just one moment. Oh, there we go. I found an excuse to listen to this, this song. It is indeed a sandy place. People are nice. You just roll them around and hope they're favorable. There you go. Let's see. I forget if it actually closes today or yesterday, but I haven't submitted anything for GDQ this time around. Alright, I probably can't justify just listening to the music. I mean, I could. It's my stream and I can do what I want, I suppose, but We'll drop that madness and go back to this madness, okay? We'll just do, you know, different types of madness. Like, this can work, to be clear. Yeah, sort of, ZZT. I just want to jump over the wall that doesn't go anywhere for me. Do I even see anything? I mean, there's like some amount of structure over there, so that makes me suspicious. But maybe if we're not gonna get it easily, we'll save the cheese for when we actually know we can get something from it. Alright, alright. What the devil? That was weird. I did not press tab, so I don't know why that popped up. But, that's okay. We'll stop having people just watch me jump at the wall. Oh, the paint's like super obvious, that's why there's so many messages on this one. Am I going crazy, or do the computer terminals have a personality? See, now I've got a reason to jump over the wall. If I could make it over the wall with a paint bucket. Let's see. Man, I'm trying to figure out if I could place it anywhere that you could actually see and know to actually look over the wall. Road of Death. Got a zappy. Wait, why does it stop like here? That's kind of weird. That's just where it arbitrarily stops. Yeah, that's a road of death. I'd say that's pretty accurate description there. So we probably only need 2 jammers on that, though, huh? Well, over the wall, through the woods to... Oh, did this not reach this far? Yeah, well, we've got a tiny little gated fence, so I guess there's that. Ah, but we need to weigh that thing down. And we can't climb the ladders while, you know, carrying stuff. Okie doke, okie doke. Run through. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over swimmingly. Epitaph. Child Program, version 72. Codename Samsara. Terminated here. Logic. Program timed out. Final memory dump. But I was stuck. What was I supposed to... I see clouds. Hey there, King Natsu. Welcome to the chat. Alright, well, we start by zapping that guy so we can grab our cube. Our hexahedron. Sorry, not a cube. And then this guy's probably gonna go maybe blow up one of these things, or is it just gonna cycle through and do nothing? Let's get a cycle through. Does it do anything for us? Not really. No worries, Doxy. Do appreciate the raid, madam. Hope you have a fantastic night and sleep well. Hey there, JP Wee. Icebreaker, Captain Creeping Death. Spoodoxy raid. Oh man. For those just joining us, we're playing the Talos Principle. This game is kind of half philosophy, half puzzles. So, that's, okay. That's, looking very much like it wants to kill me. As death turrets are wont to do. Is it, no, okay, it's, the actual direction it's aiming doesn't matter. I was pretty confident of that already, but, like, I'm wondering... What I'm doing now does not seem very intended, but... it's possible it would work. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe if we relocate our... oh god. Maybe if we just get shot in the face some more. That's always a good thing. Come on, just grab the cube. I grabbed the cube easily before. Now we're having trouble with it. Let's see. That's pretty straightforward at the end. Making sure there's nothing else fancy there. Oh, right. I grabbed the cube easily before because I wasn't stupid. That's why. That's why. Okay. Fancy that. I don't think there's... well, try it. See if we can, position this such that maybe that bounces off it in a weird way. I think it's just going to keep going straight, though. We'll try it, though. So if we could bounce it towards one of those turrets, it'll run into it and explode. No, it's still just going to go straight. Okay, as expected. So we do have 2 turrets on each side. About equally placed, so one side shouldn't really be better to go through than the other. Yeah, puzzle stuff like this is definitely not the easiest to follow when you're hopping in it suddenly after several puzzles have already been solved. But basically our goal is to get this little Tetris piece. There's a bunch of puzzles where we're trying to get different Tetris pieces. And different puzzles have different tools. This guy here is a jammer. You can jam stuff, so we can stop that guy. We can stop one of these turrets. We could also use it to open the gate at the end there. Can I just do this? No. Wait, maybe. Maybe I can just grab this from up here? Ha! Okay. And then, grab our puzzle piece. What the other thing I was saying about jammers, though, is they could, jam open, these doors like this, as well. So, is that intentional? Well, you are required to know how to do that to beat a prior level. So, they should have accounted for that cheese if they didn't intend it. But it seems like you could maybe do something else here. I'm not sure exactly what, though. I'm not sure exactly what. So I'm not actually sure if that's cheese or not. But people are saying super cheese, so assumedly they solved it some...
Cease! In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
That noise of him running at me was surprisingly terrifying. It's supposed to teach a new mechanic? Well, so much for that plan, huh? If you wanted to teach me a new mechanic, you should have made it impossible to beat with the old mechanic that you've taught me already. Stop cheesing, bro? No! Where do you think you are, Bywing? Hold on, hold on. Hold on. This is important. Stop cheesing. There, no. No. We'll get to it sometime, Chrono. When we actually need it for a level, perhaps. You saw my cheese and said cease? No, no. Now where do we want to paint a message on the wall here? Can I like give an indicator that let's see, well I could paint here. I want to encourage cheese. So that's, Frogs are people too. This implies doing something new, though. Frogs are people too. No one's gonna understand that, but like it's like hopping, right? You're hopping up the I don't know. That's a stretch. I just like that message more, so I want to say that, but I think we just have to say that because I don't want to say this one because that implies that I don't want you to cheese it. You have to learn how to use them. No, you already know how to use them. Frogs are people too. Frogs are people too. That's gonna be our message right there. Hey there, Virtual. Alright, well, moseying right along then. I think we've got one more? Yeah. Last one to unlock our fan thingamajigger. I have no idea what's going on. Do you? Matty Ice. We already looked at this one, I think, right? Yeah. That's the floating box was awesome thing. You! Don't let. Hey there, Slow Turtle. The Seize Order did have pretty good timing, Xenon. Alright, nothing else up here. Putting my message up here would be good too, but it's more important that we try to encourage cheese, so. Window through a door. I'm going full speedrun strats except slower. That sounds like me. That sounds like me whether I'm playing a game casually or speedrunning it, for that matter. You use the fancy strats, you just do them super slowly. Speed jaunt. There you go. Got an emitter over there. There's a puzzle piece. So we're just sending it through there and around the corner, basically. We need 3 emitters to make that work, I think. Well, here's 2 of them. Let's see. We want it to be able to shoot back there. And there's our 3rd. I mean, it doesn't actually matter that it can shoot back through there. We can always move it, but... Get this as far over to one side as we can. What? It said it was going to connect. There it goes. Okay. Oh, there's a message in there. Fine, make me walk back in. I see how it is. I just don't understand this one. I figured I'd try and make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task compared to what else is out there. I don't think the other tasks are particularly thankful. Actually, wait. Is this just... I assume we don't have enough time. Like, that's not gonna work, right? I'm gonna be pretty upset if this works, actually. No, that one's way too slow. Okay. Good. Good. I'm glad that that does not work. But we can't have a laser open itself, can we? I think we've tried that before and it doesn't really do the job. Oh, it does? Yeah, no, it does if you do it right, though. Yeah. No, it depends entirely on the situation. Okay, there you go. Hey, click. Yeah, Talos Principle is actually pretty high, highly voted up. You. Alright, I think that's all our puzzles in this section, right? Other than, I think there was a star. Yeah. The concept of bringing in a beam from somewhere else still generally eludes me. Well, do you want the big list to play or the short list, Math Party? You can type exclamation mark the list to bring up a big old list of all the stuff on the potential to play possibility section. Tried to still make that a complete sentence, even though it like started making no sense about halfway through. Oh wait. Is it? Oh, this is for that arrow thing unlock, I guess. This is the one we want. No, I'm mildly curious if we could unlock that one first. Because we're only missing one piece of that. We're missing one other L piece. Specifically, yeah, an L going to the left. We probably need a fan in order to get that, would be my guess. But, you know, we're gonna take a look. So we like doing things different if we can. Just because we can. Yep, requires a fan. It's a pretty basic check that should definitely be in the game, but, you know, if it's not, might as well check if I can bring myself to like an unwinnable game state or something. That's fun. What's my I always forget my flip button. Catch you later, Gamma. Be honest, I'm not enthusiastic about the fan because fans are usually evil in games. But we'll find out. What do we got here? It says 1, 2. Let's go to like 4. 4 sounds good. Yep. Hey, Smokestack. Meekin and I, at some point, we're going to blind race Mamadoro 2. I don't know how enthusiastic I am about that idea anymore, because I just lost interest in speedrunning in a lot of ways.
All. I know all. My power knows no bounds.
You tried to convince me or yourself?
And yet your will is free, because you were made to be free. It is the very principle of your existence, without which the trials of this world would hold no meaning. To seek salvation must be your choice.
I'm glad you like the descriptions, Math Party. Am I going crazy, or do the computer terminals have a personality? Envying. Although, I guess I do kind of want to do at least one big blind race at AGDQ again. That was fun when we did that last year. We did Give Up Robot, and we did Celeste, which was a game that had just come out like a week before. Power Up Audio guy, Kevin, like, pushed us to play that one, and it was pretty good. That's the description, Math Party. Pony Island is most definitely a game about equines on a landmass surrounded in water. That's what the game's about, and let's not talk about it any further until we play it. Oh look, another puzzle. Another voice telling me I'm special. And another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. It's clear there's a higher power at work here. We need only do as we are commanded. Catch you later, Rich. I mean, both of those games, Pony Island and Off, are games that I am very purposely extremely blind on, and only know pretty much the descriptions I gave there. So both of those games are also on the short list. Once we're done with self-help tutorial, we don't have our arrow thing yet, so we can't do that one. Okay. But anyway, as soon as we're done with either Phoenix Wright or Talos Principle, we'll be spinning the Wheel of Destiny once again. And maybe we'll pull Pony Island, maybe we'll pull Off, maybe we'll pull something else. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm not allowed to proceed here yet. We only skipped ahead like a couple levels. We could probably do at least some of these, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll try though. Epitaph. Child program. Codename Ampersand. Terminated here. Logic. Fatal flaw in series firmware. Final memory dump. Life short. Potency programs dog. So at led to dog, huh? Curious. Greetings, Alex Wee. Look at the sheer scale of that pyramid. To think anyone could have built such things. I mean, looking at the sides, like, is slower than just walking in, though. See, like, we already know that, like, if the symbols are really small, so it'd have to go...
I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Be gone!
Okay. When I, like, entered and left, he's like, what is this? I thought he was like, giving up so soon? You coward! So go here, grab a connector, drop it over there. Grab this connector. And we've got fans. Detach fan. We skipped the assumedly fan tutorial levels, so we'll just kind of wing it for a little while. So we're just dropping it if we put it somewhere else. We're not attaching it to anything. There's another fan and a cube up there. Oh, we turned that on, the fan blows the cube down, huh? Okay. Okie dokie. Easy enough there. Oh, there's the symbol here. Okay. This gives us a better view, I guess. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa now. Oh my. That's interesting. Oh, I dropped it. Meant to stay holding it. There we go. Oh, we might still need the fan. I don't know if we do, but grab it in case we do, I suppose. We got enough connectors, we might as well just make this easy. Whee! So we probably need that to elevate red or blue so that we don't cross the beams, I suppose. Do that anyway. So that just makes gears turn there. I suppose I should double check and make sure we can't go crazy far with this or anything. Can't like jump over to here or anything. No. I assume not, but good to know. Good to know. This is relatively stable, which I find interesting. Let's see here. Maybe not stable enough. What if we put it on top of a box? Oh, we need to turn the fan off first to do that, though. That looks stable. Still, would need one more connector. Could probably have this one self-power itself, right? Oop. Excellent. Alright, we got some fan potential here. Huh? Interesting. Does open things up a little bit. Fan Man Plan? Panama? Man, all these statues with their heads intact. It's crazy, man. But our Sphinx, are they missing a nose at least or something? They are, okay. The right angle. So you got a jerk zapper. Looks like the right angle. There's a fan on the other side of that, huh? That's interesting. Is that for a star or for another puzzle? It seems that mistakes are easily forgiven here. I thought I had surely died, yet here I am. Reset, rebooted, reborn. I will tackle these challenges anew. What's our numbering on that? That's 72.2. Epitaph. Child program, codename Samsara. Terminated here. Program failed to pass random memory test. Final dump. Being torn limb from limb by machines for the rest of eternity becomes less and less appealing to me. 72.3 series. Oh yeah, the progeny. There's an Easter egg with the Sphinx. I'll catch you later, math party. Okay, so get these guys in sync. That's maybe enough. This is probably enough. Put that guy in a corner, grab this. Yeah, that should be long enough. It might not be this time, though. Get it next time. Easy peasy. Ooh. Now this is interesting. What does that change? This door here. did see the wind over the wall. That's an angle to like get us back out of here, I guess. With 2 cubes again. Is this like this just feels like intended cheese at this point. Can do anything with like this? Like put it on top of this thing? Or... Oh, we can. Okay. We didn't even need to cheese it. We could have though. I think we could have. Oh my god. See you later. Just rejected out of there. Don't even have time to gather my thoughts, and I'm thrown out of the level because you're like, you're done here. Just be gone. But in any case, another start get. So I guess that was how you're supposed to do that one level? How would that work? You're riding on top of that thing? Can you get the height to get on top of it though with one block? I don't know. Interesting. Got a message right here. The burning heart always looks to the highest peak. Uriel Thor. Alright, most of the other ones here required the arrow thing. I've traveled to the edge of the known world, though it seems to stretch on forever. Our domain is much less than we imagined. Thunder. Didn't know he had played this game. I like to see those lasers go all over the place through the. Well, that's one we haven't done though, right? That's the one we need a thing for. Sure, I could stick around here, set my hopes on eternal life, on righting every wrong. But the closest I'll ever get is these words on the wall before you. And I think this was another... yeah. Okay. We'll be back then. Hit up the computer before we go, I suppose. Beepity boop. Archive continues to grow, attempting to maintain a semblance of order as difficult as expected. Lost 7 people this week. Statistically speaking, trend should increase. Must focus on realistic goals. Too little time to grieve. Flower 4 and Charlie on the Rocks, huh? Man, you know what really freaks me out? What? The human body decomposes quite quickly, so all the information stored in chemicals in our brains will be gone really quickly. Dude. But computers and books last a long time. So all our messages, our ideas, our books, it'll all be out there. Our porn. Even being transmitted through space. Yeah, porn too, I guess. Will all be gone, but the works of Aristotle will still exist. So will Star Trek, Firefly, Babylon 5, Lord of the Rings, Blade Runner, cyber profanity of Planetron 6, Shakespeare, Byron, hell, even video games. Octopus Overdrive 3, Seattle Stern Ladies, Dutch Dignitaries Cascade, The Moms of Mom Mountain. WTF, dude? Yeah, imagine if aliens find those. Osiris 6. Knew it was the truth. Now, I will tell you of the many perils you will face in your journey through the Duat. Listen well, for the challenges that lie before you are great, and if you do not prove yourself worthy, you may never reach the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and you may be lost forever. From the second death, there is no awakening. The scribe brought forth a great papyrus, and carefully unfolded it before the dying man. And the dying man beheld that it was map of the Duat, showing the many paths that led to Tower of Anubis, where his heart was to be weighed. On each of the many paths which threaded through the Duat like the infinite threads woven by Neith, there were marked the dangers that a traveler must face. Also, there were great walls of iron that none but the gods could cross, and gates made of the purest light, and so the traveler could not avoid the trials that had been decreed, and could only proceed towards the tower by proving his worth, thus earning the key to each sacred gate. Charlie does love the Moms of Mom Mountain. Alright, we'll be back. World 4. Welcome back, Rich. And there's another star in that world. There's another star door leading to a more multi-starred door. Alright, time for the wind tutorial now, that we've already used it effectively somewhere else? Sure. Charlie at a mountain. Just thought of that. Candy Mountain, though. I guess Charlie likes both Candy Mountain and Mom Mountain. Oh, we got ourselves some snakes here. That's a pretty cool little decoration there. That was a badass brazier right there. Brazier? I don't know how to pronounce that. I have no idea what's going on. Do you? Gigara. Have traveled to the edge of the known world, though it seems to stretch on forever. This message is very repetitive. Onyx. I think that's the first one we've seen from Onyx, though. Higher ground. Oh, back to Keytown, huh? Got ourselves a jammer here. Another jammer over here. It's interesting because you can jam stuff from very far if that is desirable, huh? Oh! Ha! Or, you know, mandatory because of the level design. That's also a thing. Well, we can't access that one yet. Unless we do both. We could try just doing both. Let's just try doing both. Let's not even look over there yet, just assume we know what we're doing. No, there's another one here too. It's possible we've got a gym on the inside though. Maybe right here? Yeah. So we could also go one in here if we wanted to. Assuming that's not going to do the trick. There's our actual thing over there, but we need the keys before we can do all that anyway. Oh, there is a jammer in here. We should probably get the keys then, huh? Yeah. Alright, let's go get ourselves some keys. Missed the stairway. You can definitely see this game being a pretty cool speedrun. Even without the glitches and stuff, you move pretty fast and got some potentially just interesting movement, and then of course you've got some number of glitches on top of that. Epitaph. Codename Faith. Worship the designer for a 4-digit number of days, then allow the serpent into its heart. Final memory. I ask the designer for forgiveness, that I may join him in the eternal memory. Samsara and sheep come from there. I guess someone met their end here. Seems we're all connected somehow, like distant family relations. Different versions, different series. What are we? Who cares? Just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our great designer. Faith was, well, faithful, I guess. Until they weren't anymore. Let's take a quick look over in here. Oh, okay, so that is the only way to get over there, is through that. Fair enough. Just had a fist into their face. Right. Not gonna be able to, like, quick jam, one of those things. Doesn't let me do, like, timing-based keys like that. Well, then... I don't think, yeah, we've got a high wall here. I mean, we could easily, like, jam this or something from the inside temporarily to let the other one access something else, but, I don't know that that really helps us, like... This area doesn't, seem to really do anything for us other than let us look around. Greetings, Hachi. Oh, it lets us, alright. Lots of back and forth on this one. Let's see, how far apart should they be? It's probably pretty good. Pause to smell the... Oh, we didn't desync those guys. Dagnabbit. We need to... Yeah, probably. This level's kind of annoying. Okie dokie. Another red piece get. What else fancy we can do, like, outside of this puzzle with these high walls anywhere, can we? Doesn't really look like it. I mean, I could maybe get a way to jump up here or something. Pretty hard to do without a box, probably. Yep, saw that. Man on the moon. Hey guys, we're gonna learn how to use fans. Whee! And that is our piece there, okay. Alrighty, do we have another block? Or... like, as I could shoot a block over with me standing on one of them, but then, how do I get over, right? Unless this one somehow gives us a more favorable position. Or, wait. Huh. Whee! Alright, 2 left to get our arrow thing. Hey, B-Rex! Yeah, I saw that you had played through this recently. Didn't watch since I knew I'd be playing it pretty soon myself. Been enjoying it pretty well so far. We've managed to cheese, like solidly cheese at least 2 puzzles so far. Sometimes you have to find the courage to break down the barriers with an axe. Nitro Knight. Have you tried crossing the laser beams? Gufkin, eh? Get you later, Gynoid. All of these statues with heads, man. Hey, Tanpet. No, IRC is fine now. You just have to connect to a different server. Okay, so I get that I'm supposed to retrieve these sigils. I just don't get why. Sure, the loud voice is telling me to, but this world of his has no context, no purpose, and no foundations from which to construct them. I'm convinced there are answers here if we look hard enough. We have to work together on this. I used some boxes to glitch myself over a wall to get one of my earliest stars. I still don't have the faintest idea how I'm supposed to get that star legit, but eventually I might figure that out. Got a connector. Pop that. Put the jammer here. Do we have to do this multiple times? Let's see. Oh, right, that's not gonna work. Might need to actually go forward and do things slightly differently, huh? Slightly. Oh, damn it. Cross the beams. There we go. Alright, no crossing the beams. We're good to go. Greetings, Axels. We are in Egypt now, yep. I highlighted it already, Zaxels. It is there for your perusal. If I remember, I can highlight the cheese level we did tonight as well. This one's not as blatantly cheese, but people are like, I wasn't even like certain it was cheese, but everyone's chat's like, cheese, dude, what the hell? That's not how you're supposed to do that. Like, and Prismatic was talking about how much they loved the level. It's like, oh man, I'm glad to see you do this level. The way you do this level is one of my favorite things. And then I just cheesed it. They were basically just despondent, and it's not good times for them. So we got a fan, we got ourselves a box connector. Let's go ahead and put that here for now, at least. Let's see, we need another box to do. Oh, hey, look, another box. That's one Tetris piece towards weightlifting, the weightlifting accomplishment. Alright, anything else going on in here? This is a little suspicious. It's a very high wall. Even 2 boxes wouldn't be enough to cheese over that, would it? I don't think so. Got pieces, but no, that's higher than a box cheesable wall. On Easter egg stuff, either way, really. They're just like Easter egg stuff that's not that doesn't like relate to solving anything. Then sure, why not? Blame Cheeseman 22. That's right. You can, if you have problems in life, always just blame Cheeseman 22. You'll be needing a special device to solve this one. Yeah, that's what I assumed, Rex, and that's what I said is it's cool. Appreciate asking first. We got some more messages over here. I have come to see that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship. Yeah, that's right. Faith has trouble with a lot of the puzzles. They're like, oh, man, there's no way to beat these, but that's part of the test, right? No, you're just bad, Faith. The tools to overcome this place have been provided to us. We only need learn how to use them. Thunder. Let's see, do we have any more in here? I think that's all of them. Let's take a look at this console. What's up, Milton? Here's what I've been wondering while you were off carrying out commandments. You say that consciousness is some kind of functional system. Arrange bits of matter in the right order and out springs sentience. That's all very well on paper, but if what counts is what something does, not what it's made of, then couldn't you and I design a series of tin cans on strings that qualified as being conscious? Yeah. I missed the comment above, Rex. It's cool though. It's cool. I always like to ponder on these a little bit. Alright. I'm not sure I'd go that far. What about a computer program? Suppose we built a perfect simulation of the brain, only it was made of transistors, not neurons. Wouldn't that be conscious? I don't know. Where's the, like, I have no idea response? Oh, zoom in on the moon. Okay, I'll try to remember to do that in a sec. And there's always the ever-present question: are you asking me? Are you asking the character of the game? Or are those one and the same? I would lean towards option 3 there, but if it would, then basically saying it would means we're straight up saying that a simulated brain would be could be a person by the definitions we're describing here. But that still seems like a better answer, so let's go with it. It would. So what's the difference between the computer and the tin cans? They're both just man-made systems. Do I stop saying I'm a person? There you go, Biowig. I'm beginning to think I'm a computer. And I know I'm conscious. Good old-fashioned speciesism, is it? You're made of different stuff to that guy, so he doesn't feel the pain when you burn his house down. Still, you're going to have better grounds than that. So this is my I'm done option that we'll probably get to eventually. Oh well, one of these, I guess. Remembering things doesn't give you consciousness or sentience, though. TwingeBot remembers things. I guess that's the thing, though. It's like, TwingeBot, are you conscious? Give me a sign, TwingeBot, if you're conscious. In fact, that's electrical. I mean, those don't really matter. You said a perfect simulation of a conscious brain versus... well, you just said tin cans, if you did them in the right fashion, could... okay, I can kind of see it. I'm curious what they have to say about these things, though. So can tin cans, expertly arranged. Try harder. You obviously don't really know what electricity is, and have come to mythologize it. If I ran 100 volts through the tin cans, would that satisfy you? Honestly, say something sensible or walk away. Oh, the snark. I guess we'll avoid the snark. We've been balancing a snark throughout. Hey there, Draco. TwitchBot is deaf. That's fair. That's fair. That's a very, very biased way to try to prove something. I guess there isn't one. So which is it? Can computers and tin cans be conscious or not? Yeah, maybe. Seems reasonable. What a bizarre idea. I'll send you a notification when the signposts start complaining. Seriously, though, are the tides and the ecosystem sentient as well? Any organized system qualifies. You hate Milton. I'm neutral on Milton at this point, I would say. Now you're pushing it too far. I'm relieved there are at least...
I know not the deceiver slithering through the hidden words. His wisdom is hollow and born of despair. Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion. Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
Oh. I guess I was supposed to be trying to read that at the you're not supposed to get through the text like that! They said, I just read the first line and then I thought I would just, like, focus on the other text rather than trying to process two things at once, because that's a good way to not process either thing. And the game's like, nope, screw you! There's no way to scroll up or, no. Alright. They were saying something that they're happy that I've got at least some sense. And yet, so obscure. I just don't understand. Don't mind him. He's just worried that if you ask too many questions, you'll start to see through his stick. Stick with me, and the sky will quite literally be the limit. At any rate, I'd like you to think a bit harder about all this and get back to me. I'm sure there's still progress to be made. This is the first time I've not had a comfortable chance to read stuff. So hopefully that isn't a recurring pattern, but... Weight loss 722. Weight loss blog, latest entry. Oh man, if there's one thing that's good about inevitable death, it's food. Yeah, baby! I'm gonna have all the horribly unhealthy food in the world. I'm gonna feast on jelly bananas like a crazy monkey on Monkey Christmas. And you know those muffins that have so much chocolate they're basically melting? That's gonna be my breakfast. And burgers for lunch. I'm gonna have burgers so greasy you could use them to lubricate a whole factory. Triple bacon burgers with double cheese and extra onions, and mayonnaise and ketchup, and mustard and a big fat juicy patty. Then oily, thick pizza with spicy salami, and barbecue sauce and olives. No. On second thought, cancel the olives, because olives taste terrible. But we'll have jalapenos and... No, now that I think about it, not sour cream either. But food coma, here I come. Chronometrics. Yeah, that is definitely something that happens. It's like, well, I kind of don't really like either of these choices, but I guess this is the least bad. Here's why it's wrong. Yeah, I know that's why it's wrong. That's why I didn't want to pick that choice. Alright, so this Arcady Journal's a little before the last one, I think. Journal 81. Fascinated by Drinin's project. Lovely conversation regarding Talos principle, Greek philosophy, relevance to current situation. Suggested naming Project Talos. Drinin refused, but name seems to have caught on within the team. Tens of thousands of files coming in every hour. Our whole history. You're allowed to like olives, Saxels. If you like food that tastes terrible, more power to you. Olives have one purpose, and that's to make olive oil. That's what olives exist for, and then otherwise, yeah. It's painful memory about the time that I tried tasting olives. That was I'm trying to like compare other things I've tasted to being as bad as olives, and there just really aren't very many things that compare. Alcohol's pretty close, I guess. Science magic. Though the term science has only meant what it does to us for around 600 years, its practice far predates the name. There's evidence pre-Aristotle which indicates soothsayers, mystics, and the like may have employed basic scientific methods to predict the future and confound their benefactors. One anecdote concerns a palm reader who was exposed when two wealthy clients compared their readings and found them to be identical. In 1948, the tendency to discover deep personal meaning in vague descriptions delivered authoritatively was given a name: the Forer effect. Today it is recognized in all contemporary psychological theory. Draco, I mean, I am a very picky eater. Mustard milk. Mustard milk is just regular milk. It's in a yellow glass that the camera makes look yellow. I have terrible lighting. I'm not drinking milk that is actually flavored with mustard, to be perfectly clear. It's not a thing that's happening. But yeah, olives have a very strong flavor that I found very Am I going crazy, or do the computer terminals have a personality? Nekrios.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities, silent roads stretching for miles, the earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
I didn't even know there was a zoom in function. Alright, we're staring at the moon. Hopefully that didn't just reset it. If, like, how long would we have to do it, though? Greetings, Photios. The moon. It's an eye. No, I don't see anything in the moon. I learned the ability to zoom in though. Oh, there's there's that. Although, well, yeah, you can tell that without zooming in though. This is the hardest puzzle Twitch has found so far. Greetings, Phantom Pilot. Why am I not drinking mustard-flavored milk? Fair question. Oh, that's apparently a border there. Look very carefully. I feel like this is a trick now. Hey, Grebs. And Tricky says, alternatively look at the puzzle names. Huh. There you go, Saxus. There's like a vaguely human outline there, but that's pretty meaningless, it seems. Hey there, Aroma. Puzzle names in this area. Alright, well let's take a look, because I'm not going to remember any of these. Higher ground. Man on the moon. It's still pretty vague outline, I would say. But maybe if we look at the moon from a higher spot. Doing pretty well, Grams. Tomb. Don't even remember seeing that name. Moonshot. Alright, here's higher ground. On top of a box. I don't think that's high enough ground. I don't think we can shoot the moon, can we? No, not gonna be able to aim it at the moon. I guess we can go to the higher ground actual spot. Moonshot. Man on the moon, moonshot, higher ground. And the two? Axles. I don't want to hold down middle click to zoom in. It's annoying. Greetings, Awesome V. This is just like a little Rorschach, rather, that's still horribly mispronounced, but at least close enough you probably know what I'm saying now. Ink blot here. It's a man playing soccer. walk around. Oh wait, what is... Want to zoom in more now? Probably can't do that. There is a thing. I see a thing. Is that the thing? Hey, Truth Cracker. You agree this is the moon? Shot my flashlight at it. Yeah, clearly. That appears to be a thing. Actually, that looks like a connector. There's that. Just gonna go to all the spots without reflector or yeah, connectors. Yeah. Oh, this is... Alright, there's apparently only one that has external connectors over here. Alright. Like, it's not gonna do anything, and we already basically tried that, but, oh, never mind. It's totally gonna do something. We are rotating the moon. And that's why we never assume fully. Like, well, we can assume things, but oh, okay. Nice, nice. There's the, yeah. I still need to play Portal 2 co-op. You can hear the moon rotating, that's right. I don't want to go anywhere, I just want like this music to keep going. Hey there, for Lore 4. Dark side of the moon indeed. Tsukiko, that is the Aperture Laboratories symbol from Portal. And that little dot right there is a, let's just say, a module. And also you should play Portal if you don't recognize the symbol, because both Portal 1 and Portal 2 are excellent games. Alright, so we need to go in here to grab at least that to unlock the plus before we do anything else. The plus, the arrow.
You may wonder why I have created these labyrinths for you. Why you can reach eternity only through struggle. But have faith. For these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
I really don't trust anyone whose primary argument for why something should happen is have faith. Theory. This place is some kind of preserve for human history, and we're the endangered species. Sheep. Theory. Trying to find answers will only bring pain. Ceasing to care is the only escape. Samsara. Theory. This guy's 10 times more helpful than you, Samsara, so shut your face. Sam. Theory. We're in some kind of incubator, waiting to be hatched. Sheep. Theory. If you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here. Dog. Greetings, good John. If it was just dropping, like, during the transition through the gate or whatever, the game lags a lot at that point, and since it's only at those points, I haven't worried about lowering quality settings for it or anything. Greetings, Music Dan. The truth is hidden in the words, but it's up to you to find it. Read. Think. Onyx. Ooh, all dark in here. Makes me think there's like gonna be a paint bucket hiding in the corner or something. I don't think I've found any messages left by Rex anywhere yet. Going away. My beverage is, however, empty though. Theory. None of these are actual theories. So we will take a quick break, listen to some awesome Homestuck music. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Thanks for hanging out. Talos, I guess, is